Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your February reading. I've been meditating whilst shuffling your cards, and there seems to be an energy of kind of confusion and healing that is required around heart matters. There's your first card, Scorpio, the Ten of Pentacles. So let's see what the rest of the cards bring and see if things are moving on for you. Thank you, angels. So, interesting. The Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Strength card, Three of Pentacles, the Devil card, and the Page of Pentacles. Now I may well move these around when I see the last card. Let's just see what it brings. Please give me clear guidance, Scorpio Spirit. Let's try that again. One more card for Scorpio, please, angels. Thank you. So the last card is the Five of Cups. I feel I need to shift this energy a little. Yes, that makes more sense to me. Alright, Scorpio, so the first card out was the Ten of Pentacles, which speaks about a strong family and financial foundation. This is kind of the be-all and end-all of happiness in life, the security, the ties of family, and the love, basically. No worries here. And I feel that this is what you're moving towards. This is what you're putting your energy into, and it seems to have been quite a battle, literally, here with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands speaks about what we do physically, and it talks about growth, and the fives are always a stress point in the tarot, and so we have this external pressure, this battle, this stress that seems to be blocking your path. But always in the fives I see potential. Crazy person that I am. I see the things that we can use to build with, not just the stress that that we're going through, but I see a result of that stress point, a result of us undergoing that kind of lesson or those experiences. We grow, we become stronger, we become wiser. The next card is the Four of Cups, which talks about kind of an emotional offer. And this is kind of bringing me back to the January reading a little bit here, Scorpio, in that you're looking at these cups, or you're perhaps not quite seeing what's in the cups, but you're definitely kind of rejecting it for now. You're not really interested in what this universal offer is. Maybe you can't quite see the potential in it. Maybe it hasn't got everything that you need, but it's certainly there, and it does have the potential to grow. So when I'm looking at this first line of cards here, the first three, the stress that you're undergoing is perhaps connected to you not really receiving what you desire, or what you envisage, and perhaps you're not seeing things for their potential, but actually you kind of need to take a step back, or you may need to take a step back and reassess, or at least give it time, I feel. The Strength card comes in now. It talks about mastery over the self, mastery over the beast within. And it's a card of will. It's a card of how you're going to conduct yourself, how you're going to be, whether you're going to overcome your fears, overcome your weaknesses in order to move forward in your life. So then we have the Devil card. And the Devil card is very interesting. It has a very similar energy to the Strength card, but it's a lot deeper. It talks about the ties that bind. It talks about the addictions, the fears, the greed, all of the things that as human beings is quite base in nature. It's quite it holds us down. We can't fly free. We can't kind of realize our full potential because those things hold us back. So the devil is a great mirror of the soul in that he shows us where we are weakest, but we can escape those ties if we wish. The Five of Cups talks about literally, or not literally, it talks about crying over spilt milk, focusing on that which has been lost, as opposed to that which remains and that which still has potential. So I want to kind of tie it to my Four of Cups here. Maybe there was an energy in your life that didn't quite fulfill you or didn't look like it had potential, and so you suffered a loss here, and yet there's something that still remains. There's something that still has a strong foundation. There's an element in your life that still you can work with. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. Talking of work, Pentacles speak about career and jobs and financial situation. And the Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration, about having some help along the way. It literally means, gathering together with people of other skills excuse me, to progress your idea. So there's some kind of movement forward here in terms of how you're going to manifest your security and what your will desires. And you've got some help here, it seems. There are people who are willing to support you. The Page of Pentacles offers an opportunity to move forward, to grasp the seed of something and run with it, basically. I'm going to clarify your cards now, Scorpio. Okay, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. So we have the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I'll go with the Seven of Swords first. So the Seven of Swords traditionally talks about trickery or illusion or deceit. So it seems that the point of stress here is maybe there was an energy in your life that deceived you with regards to what this may look like or how this may come about, or whether they could deliver or not. It could also mean that there was an illusion, a self-illusion about the reality of life and how this kind of happiness comes about. So the Seven of Swords is about a mental process and learning. This gentleman here is getting away with the sword, so I feel that there's a certain level of wisdom that has been gained here in terms of this wish, this aim that you're going towards. And the Ace of Cups. Now the aces are always brand new starts, gifts from the universe. So again, I kind of want to indicate the Four of Cups here and say there is a brand new start in your emotion here, and maybe the sort of cynicism and the turning away is not necessary, and you perhaps might miss this this offer, this new start, be it with the person you're with or for yourself, for your own emotion. Clarifying the Five of Wands now. Thank you. We have the King of Swords. Now, King of Swords can be an air sign man, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could also be a particular energy of clarity and wisdom, being able to really cut through the chaff and work out how to pick your way through this maze of wands here with the stresses that you have. If it's an actual person in your life, then perhaps they will assist you in the clarity that you need. Trying to clarify the Four of Cups, bear with me. Thank you. Wow. It really couldn't get any clearer than that. This is another Four of Cups. So here you can see the traditional imagery, the gentleman sitting under a tree. He has the Three Cups, but he has his eyes closed to the next step on the Four of Cups. So this energy of perhaps potentially missing something here is very strong, Scorpio. Clarifying the Strength card here. Okay, interesting. We have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords speaks about a recuperation after battle, shall we say. It's the rest after being through several battles, which quite clearly with the Five of Wands you have been. And it talks about being able to assess and process exactly what you've been through. So the Strength card is saying to you that you can go through exactly what brought you to this point, and in order to go forward in a much stronger way. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So the universe is trying to bring you to a point where you have this abundance of emotional fulfillment here. The will push you forward into that energy. If you can kind of get the temperance and the balance right, I feel. Let's see what the Devil clarifies to. Thank you. So we have two almost very contradictory cards. We have the Five of Wands, which we had up here. So that's the stress and the battle. Obviously there's been kind of a point of tension that needed to be worked out. And then the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is about a relationship, a soulmate, a kind of a healing of the love energy within. If you notice in the card at the top, well, coming up here and through the middle, we have the caduceus, which is a symbol of regeneration, and then we have the phoenix, or what I see as the phoenix on the top of that, which again is about rebirth. And so it seems to me that even the devil is asking us to look at that which holds us back. Perhaps it's to do with our beliefs and attitudes, and it's saying that this point of stress kind of was a point for us to grow in order to fulfill our deepest wishes, as we have with the Ten of Cups up here. Clarifying the Five of Cups again now. Thank you. We have the Page of Swords. So there's a message coming in here. There's a clarity. Something's going to give you clarity. This is really a very similar energy here to January's reading. And it seems like the energy is really pushing, because we have two of these Four of Cups here. So maybe there's going to be a mental shift from looking at one perspective to attempting to look at the other. And I think the Page is going to bring you that catalyst and that information. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles was the network, the support system, the collaboration. Thank you. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords talks about being trapped, talks about how we trap ourselves in our own mental cycles. The lady here is bound and tied, but of her own volition she could quite easily cut the ties on her hands with the swords and then remove the blindfold. So it's a choice that she remains in this spin, if you like. So at some point we kind of click out of this this cycle, this circle that we go in, and we look outside and we kind of ask for help, and we have people to mirror back to us our true selves. So look to your network, look to the people around you who perhaps have particular innate skills and personality traits that will give you a different perspective. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles now. Okay. We have the Six of Swords. There's a lot of sword energy here, Scorpio. So this is a card where a lady is leaving, or a person is leaving a very troubled and troublesome time, and she's getting in the boat to go to calmer shores. She also has a child in the boat with her, which can indicate a real physical child, or it can indicate a project or an idea or a kind of a creativity of ours, something close to us anyway. And so there is a definite movement away from kind of what you've been in and what you've been doing, this sort of turmoil that you've been in, to go to a place that is perhaps mentally a lot more serene, and will give you the space to do this healing and this recuperation of the Four of Swords here. So that coming over the Page of Pentacles tells me that maybe there's, you know, in this network of and group of friends, you'll have the opportunity to move away. You know, you'll have the opportunity to get this fresh start. I'm going to pull you two advice cards now, Scorpio. Angels, please show me energy of Scorpio moving forward. Thank you. Interesting. I'll pull you one more, Scorpio. Oh, there we go. Okay, cards are very frank, these ones. So the first card is called Silence. You notice on the card there's a moon that indicates the third eye, the point between, on the forehead, between the eyebrows there. And so there's very much a need for this moving away, this healing and this silence, in order to plumb the depths of your emotion here and really think about how the energies have been and how you're going to move forward and what your blocks are. And then I have the Exhaustion card. It kind of says it all, really. That, you know, you've gotten to a point where there's no moving forward with the energy that you currently have, and so the perspective needs to change. I'm going to pull you one outcome card, Scorpio. Please show me an outcome for Scorpio. Please, Spirit, show me an outcome for Scorpio. Please, angels, show me an outcome for Scorpio. Okay. There are two. I have the Eight of Swords, which was a card that came out in meditation for you. And I also have the Eight of Wands. I really like the fact that they're both eights. For me, it reminds me of the infinity symbol. And so the swords, again, mental process. You notice in this card, this lady is, in the mirror, she is blindfolded and bound and tied by all of these thoughts. And the lady sitting outside of the mirror, shall we say, is kind of looking up for a little bit of universal assistance here. And so I know that, you know, this kind of move out of these kind of cycles and trips are something that you definitely want, but you are able to do that which you want to do. And as if to confirm that, we have the Eight of Wands. And so the fast movement forward of the Eight of Wands will carry you. And as I speak about the will, I will go back to the Strength card here. It is all about what you want and where you put your energy. Okay, Scorpio, I'll leave that reading with you. Thanks for joining me.